I ain't drinking no doo-doo coffee. Literally. Literally. Mm-mm. Oh my God. Damn, I like nothing. Man, honestly, I don't know, man. For somebody that like I consider myself pretty open to trying something. You just know what you don't like. Like, I'll try it, and if I know I don't like it, that's it. Ain't no to change my mind later. Like, oh, man, nah, that's not good. Ain't gonna never be good to me. I don't imagine so, because I mean, there was stuff that I didn't like before that, I was like, oh, I like this. What? Wow. Well, for some people that got that gene, so cilantro tastes like soap. So, ah, yeah, yeah, it's not for everybody, but it is for me. Oh, for me. Hold on. So look, yo, I do. I don't think I think I saved it as a snare and I forgot to cancel the active repair. But but yeah, if I let the repair open, cancel the repair, but keep the snare because he gonna come back on another day. Bye. Bye, Mike. Ah, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh God. Oh God. Excuse me. Catch up here. I may not be as smart as some of the rest of us, so I'm just going to ask some really simple questions. So, uh, Memphis is a predominantly African American city, right? Is that correct? We live. I'm not privy to those demographics. I don't know. Resident, sorry, you recognize the caller? Okay. Um, well, I'm trying to catch up here. I may not be as
ability gives your QB improved accuracy when you're set in the pocket. This stops over the throws and inaccuracy. The better your dot badge is, the better passive are. The platinum dot badge is basically aimbot. The best ability for your quarterback is dot.
okay. Copy.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Hello and welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SNU Mustangs. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SNU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. But they're now throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep in the very first play. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Direct snap to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
The Mustangs pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Finds room to the 30. Here he goes. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. He's found some room at the 45. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
Offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaking free at midfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. They were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Returner trying to create good field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now they're running on the toss.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. Good throw, complete to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Big throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarter.
And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, SMU. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handing off in the draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they trap him for a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's a hard running there for a tackle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Here we go, here we go.
He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jones. Good enough for first down yardage. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A quick throw out left, complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff in a single back formation. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. he takes this from inside the 5. That's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And the defense comes up with the football.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the right here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking...
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, for only a few ticks from halftime, it doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kick is a slip kick, taken by one of the up men.